Doing. What is good, boys and girls? I really wanted this low to remain unfilled coming into the session. I want this exactly. There's nothing else I want to say, and I don't really want to say this low swept. Because otherwise, probably gonna have to be forced to take this 1 minute. I would rather us just relax a little bit and then just in session open we dump, and then could take this 1 minute. Because apart from that, there's not really any draws for gold and silver. I think I'm probably going to sit out today because we're still in this range. Silver's swept that external high, and we need to get really deep back into discount for me to even consider a trade. Okay, so the opening bell. I'm on the funded today as well, just because I like this a lot. I really don't want this to inverse rider open, because this if we swept this low, this would be A+. I want to see like a remanipulation of these lows, and then I'll take it. Because this is looking so good. Can we I really hope we don't just immediately rip up to the starter wick. No, bro, leave it, bro. Leave it. Brother. Relax, bro. You don't need to take it this early. You don't need to take it. You need to resweep the lows that you've got relative equal lows at. And even on AS, there's a data wick on AS. You need to remanipulate those lows, bro. And then after that, let's go up, take the data wick. That's all you need to do, bro. That's all you need to do. Clearly it wants to draw towards that. We also have an unfilled 4-hour which we have relative equal highs at. We have this whole range that we've done. Equal highs on AS with a data wick. Surely we can dump down and take this. Are we gonna do it or nah, bro? Nah, gang. Nah, G. Yo, relax, dude. Take it easy, dude. Yo, hold on. Silver's low-key doing what I wanted to. Hit the data wick, didn't it? Yeah, no, I can't take this. It's not with my rules. We need to be way more in the discount of this range. If this plays out, I'll leave the entry there in case it does play out, but NQ's gone and taken that data wick. That sucks. That really does. I'm fading this gold, this silver trade. This silver trade's really good, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this silver trade is really, really nice. All this LR up here. No top wick on AM session yet. Tapped into this 15-minute gap. Didn't tap into the hourly, tapped into this 30. But we're not in the discount. So I'm not going to take it until we get into this lower half. Bro, surely not right. I wouldn't even want to take shorts though. Like, oh, this looks so... Even these shorts don't look bad. But again, we're in, like... It looks like we're going to be still in discount. Yeah, we are. So, no trade. That gold trade was... I mean, that silver trade looks like it was a good fade. Does it hit full stop loss? Looks like it might want to run that stop loss, eh? That is why. And I'm being really strict on my premium and discount now because I assessed all of my trades I've taken in February, and 40% of the losers came from me trying to either buy in premium or sell in discount. So that's why I'm being extremely, extremely strict with that. So yeah, not breaking that rule again. Definitely going to be sticking to that. As good as that setup looked, a really nice pair 3 with a manipulation. No proper top wick. It hasn't hit full stop loss yet though. But we're in like still basically the top 25% of that premium. I am also watching this here to see if this 4 hour goes inverse, because we have 1, 2 and 3 stacked lows. We have a bunch of LR actually on this. These aren't really protected by anything. This is not protected by anything. This isn't protected by anything. We have like sort of relative equal lows. However, we did tap into this weekly gap, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we did tap into this weekly gap. So we've tapped this weekly gap a few times. But it does look like this might want to run down to this data wick. Like AS might want to run down to this data wick. But again, I'm not trusting it because 1, AS hasn't inversed it, and 2, we are literally at the bottom of the range, so I'm not trying to short into discount. It does look good though, I will admit it. I do like how silver's engineering more liquidity. It's engineering liquidity on both sides though. I know where my dog and bone is, bro. Where's my dog and bone, bro? I reckon a lot of people took this short on AS. That actually looked clean, to be honest. SMT on data wick and inside of a 15. Probably inside of a 30 as well, yeah. It's not really acting how you want it to though. It should have just flushed all the way to that data wick. I mean, NQ has taken it. So we have SMT on both sides of the data wick, which is it's not ideal, to be honest. Oh, I just realized I had a Pablo in that whole time, bro. I'm low-key seeing stars right now. Lovely fade, boys. On both pairs, lovely fade. Would have been stopped out on that. This really did look good. All this LR, relative equal highs with the data wick as well. But, obviously, got stopped out, would have been stopped out on this as well. So 2 very good fades. Let's see if we can take some better positions now. This would be so funny if it just stopped right at everybody and just... Because I know so many people would have taken this trade. Until this gets into premium, into discount, I'm not going to touch it. This trade... Yeah, and until this all gets into more premium, yeah, I'm not going to touch it. I need to try find my phone, bro. So silver's moving up to where I want it to, but we're still in premium by like so much. We retested the 4-hour change instead of delivery. Oh my gosh. And it's hit the data wick. Stop rated. To perfection. Surely silver can dump down a bit more. This is what I wanted to say off the rip, but Probability is just dead now. This change inside of delivery wouldn't be horrible. Like, it would not be horrible at all. I personally think this is gonna rip if we get the change inside of delivery. What's a risk saying on it? No, we did get a change inside of delivery. If the risk isn't horrible, oh, I don't even know if I'd want to try this. Bro, where's my... Oh, okay. I'm trying a silver buy. If this doesn't play out, I'm low-key cooked on this account. But I do actually... I don't hate this. Tapped into the premium. I'll run it up to here. Yeah, this is not what you want to see, bro. Oh my days. Genuinely just top tick that on the other way. I mean, we tapped into the discount. Brutal. No way, man. This actually, we didn't get a 1 minute change in state. Probably should have waited for that. We got a good 30-second change in state of delivery though. And I think my break even's gonna be here. That first 15-minute candle printed. No way, bro. That's rough. Oh, we have so much LR as well. I mean, damn, bro. I really hope this reverses. LR Central up there. This account's a day away from payout as well. I'm not sure where this, oh, the data week's up here. I really hate the fact that there's a big ass gap right here though. Would be nice if I could go risk free on this. Oh, bro. Oh, no way. Surely we can just rip up now. Surely. Speed, 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 bro. It's gonna come down and retest this gap, I bet you. And we're gonna get break even. We need like hella displacement through all of this though. This is where I would probably, oh no. So depending on how this candle closes, it looks like, yeah, I mean, just so to see, because if we don't pump, we're going to come down. And at least this way it gets payout. Surely we just rip straight up to this data week. This is so stressful, bro. Rip, bro. No pullbacks, please, bro. Just rip, bro. I'm begging you, dude. Bruh. Just made equal highs with that AM high. Come on, surely. No, we just hit that 5-minute gap. No way. Come on, blast through that 5. Surely, mate. Higher, higher. Don't reject that 5-minute gap. Do not reject that 5-minute gap. Don't you dare reject that 5-minute gap, bro. We can't be rejecting that 5-minute gap. We just need to run straight up, straight through that 5. That's 9:30k open as well, right here. That is so annoying. Bro. I mean, look where our break even would have been here in this big ass 3-minute. What the? That's a 1 second. Probably wasn't really smart to trail that aggressively. However, that does secure a payout for this account, so I'm not really mad. But like, this should run to full TP. Yeah, this should. Let's see if it comes down and tags our break even though. Because this is... Let's have a look. Let's just get my login details off the screen. Yeah, it's a day away from payout. So now it should be able to take the payout, but I'm not really... Oh my gosh, that's actually so dead. Consistency rule, bro. No way, mate. Consistency. Bro. No way. Okay, well, we just got done up by the consistency rule. Isn't that lovely? Need 1.2k profit. I mean, win's a win. But obviously is annoying. I completely forgot about the consistency rule. Well, it looks like we're gonna be full putting. That was so close to my stop though. That was like literally how many ticks? 13 ticks away from stop and blowing the account to it now being I wouldn't even call it eligible for a payout because we have that bummy ass consistency rule. Okay, so now that narrative didn't fail. However, we have a 5-minute gap, and also this 10 AM candle is about to open, which is going to make this new hourly gap form. So I would want price to manipulate into it before considering any longs. So yeah, let's just wait and see. Boys with 30 followers from 30k on IG. Okay, perfect. This new hourly candle's formed. Let's see if we can get a manipulation lower before we go and take this data week high. Because until one of these levels gets swept, either the high of day or this, then I'd rather this just because it's a data week. That shit really played with me just then, bro. But I think this was actually not a bad trade. I also do like how, as you can see, this 4-hour change inside of delivery, we tapped it and rejected off it heavy, and then we re-tapped it again. Get on CISD retest, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, clearly this little 5-minute gave a little bit of a, not the reaction we wanted. And also, the fact that PM hadn't put in a top wick yet was fairly good sign, in my opinion. So that 4-hour gap went inverse on NQ, but we have equal highs at a 4-hour gap. I think I'm probably going to sit out of NQ and AS today, just because we're in heavy discount, but we just inverse the 4-hour. We have SMT at the lows. We're about to move up into premium of the range, so I wouldn't really want to take longs. Bro, if I remember the consistency rule, I would not have trailed that aggressively. Oh, I mean, yeah, you live and you learn, eh? Ooh, leaving equal highs, I like that. I like how this 5-minute gap got tapped and we saw an immediate inversion afterwards. But I wouldn't take it because your stop would be at a place you anticipate to get manipulated, therefore it's just not a good entry. I want to see this hourly get tapped first. Oh. Mechanically, these shorts on NQ&E, I'm not touching it. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm not touching it. I need to make another 1.4k for the consistency rule. I know how I didn't realise that. That's such a red card. I could have taken a payout on this account too. Let's turn the music off, buddy. Surely this doesn't rip to the harder highs. If this can manipulate into this hourly, this will be very A+. I really hope it can. But I wouldn't take a short down to it just because, again, stop is at very, very low resistance liquidity. 3 relative equal highs with one of them being a data week. No way. No way, bro. A break even would have been safe. Oh, yeah, this looks like it's gonna. Probably hit it in this candle. And that shit ran. No way, bro. No way. Oh, no way. This shit ran. Silly me. Silly me. This is why you follow your rules on payout day, bro. Only go break even, don't trail to where you get the payout. Can't even take the payout now because I have a consistency rule. For a long, for a short, I would want like this ARL to be swept. But this does look really good delivering from that data wick with an unfilled hourly below and a very nice inversion. Would I take a short though? I mean, if this 2 minute goes inverse, I might want to try a short. I just don't see us really reversing from here, like, without sweeping an external range liquidity. But I would just be risking the money I've made today. So But I mean, that would be a sweep inside of a daily gap. And then maybe tap into the equilibrium of that range. Then we have an unfilled hourly with a bunch of L up down below. And an unfilled 5 minute candle with no wick. That resweep the high. Yeah, just. Well, I mean, it's too late. I'm sitting out. Yeah, I'm sitting out. Bro, this shit dumps, man. I swear. That gave us the worst, gave us the worst 2-minute inversion I've ever seen. That's if this shit even goes inverse. There's a 5-minute gap right below us. We've engineered a good liquidity to here. There's no way this just flushes, bro. Payout to send us to this external eye, surely, bro. Look at these longs right here. Ladies and gents, look at these longs, bro. Look at these longs. Theirs don't look horrible. I'm gonna be honest, but we're respecting this 15. However, we have SMT into this 5-minute gap with a 1-minute inversion. We have a bunch of LR up here. Unfilled hourly. Oh, we just tapped into an hourly. What am I saying, bro? This guy, man. This guy, bro. If it is 5, then yeah. I want to see what this 5-minute gap does. I don't necessarily think this 5 should inverse, but that 2-minute inversion, bro. If this shit went inverse sooner, if oh my gosh, I'm not taking such a weak inversion when all we did was sweep a data wick. We didn't sweep any external liquidity whatsoever. Like, yes, the break-even spot was good. But I just don't really. Okay, so order flow is still bullish. If this 5-minute gap gets respected. If this 5-minute goes inverse, I think I'm probably just gonna hop off because I don't really want to be trying to force a trade. Because that would mean that we're probably gonna go down and tap that hourly, and if we go down and tap that hourly, then I don't really want to be looking for longs because I don't have a good draw. I'm not trying to long up to high of week on a Friday. It's just not something you do. I mean, I have a 1,000 to play with. Maybe I'll just wait for like a really A+ setup next week. And then I can take a trade. And then take payout maybe. You know what, I am getting a payout next week, bro. Mark my words, I'm taking a payout next week on this account. I'm waiting for the most A+ setup I see. Taking it, full porting this funded, and I'm going to get the payout. Watch me. I'll do it live, bro. I will do it live, mate. Watch me. Yeah, I'm getting off. I don't see anything high probability right now. I'm not trying to long, I mean short, back into this range when we're delivering off a daily gap. I mean, I'll come back next week and see if we do deliver, but clearly order flow's still very bullish. Yeah, I mean, took one win, able to get a payout on this account, but it does not matter because I have a consistency rule, so I can't actually take a payout. But for a little recap, this, where did I get filled? 9-2. Not trying to Jew you off on my things. Got stopped out where? Low-key mad about this. I could have just left it at break even and run up to this data wick. That would have been very good. Missed out on like $700 of profit, but you know, it is what it is. And yeah, that is basically the day. Can take a payout next week. Gonna just wait for a very good setup. Like I said, come back to this video when I see the payout. So yeah, have a good weekend, boys. Hope you had a good week. This was honestly, I took 2 wins this week and this was one of them. Luckily it was unfunded, but my psychology did sort of slip this week. But hop back into the journaled my trades, reviewed them really deeply, spent like whole of Thursday doing it, and noticed some things that I was doing, and obviously changed that. So yeah, thank you, and I hope you have a good weekend. Cheers.